The long winter is finally over and spring is just around the corner. Japan is dozing off to spring, the season of cherry blossoms. Here are 17 things you should do in the spring season in Japan, along with some recommended spots around Tokyo. Some of these you might already know, but some just might inspire you for this springtime. The first one is Hanami, cherry blossom viewing. Going out to see the cherry blossoms is a huge activity in spring. A lot of people see the cherry blossoms and realize that spring has arrived. You can even associate Hanami as a synonym with spring. The beautiful cherry blossom trees in Japan are a symbol of the country. Cherry blossoms bloom at the start of spring and start to fall off very soon afterwards. The Japanese believe that the cherry blossom is a welcoming spirit for springtime, with gentle breezes blowing through the trees. One recommended spot in Tokyo to go out and see the cherry blossoms is Chidoriga-fuku Park in Chiyoda. This is one of the most famous cherry blossom spots in Tokyo, and the scenery of cherry blossoms reflected off the surface of the water is very beautiful. Another thing you can do in spring is explore new places on foot. After the cold and freezing winter and before the hot and humid summer, spring is a perfect time to take a walk and explore new places on foot. In today's world, a lot of people have jobs that require sitting down a lot or live a lifestyle that involves very little physical activity. In this case, walking can be a great way to increase your level of physical activity. It's important to take breaks from sitting when doing tasks for your job or studying for school, because sitting too long has been linked to many serious health problems like heart diseases and diabetes. Japan has a lot of unique back alleys and side streets in many cities. Get lost in the city and walk around exploring areas, neighborhoods that you might not always come across. Allow yourself to take a wrong turn, walk into a random park, stumble across temples and shrines, drop by small cafes and restaurants while exploring on foot. Inokashira Park in Kichijoji is a great place to go for a walk. In this park, you can enjoy nature with a zoo, restaurants, and a pond where you can rent a boat and explore. From late March to early April, you can see very beautiful cherry blossoms surrounding this park. Besides Inokashira Park, there are many local shops, cafes, and restaurants in the area for you to explore on foot. The third thing you can do in spring is enjoy the taste of spring. In spring, a lot of ingredients like fukinoto and spring cabbage are in season. You can enjoy the seasonal taste of exquisite dishes that can only be tasted at this time of the year. One amazing dish you can try is asari clams, which get caught during spring's arrival. These bottleneck clams are fresh, sweet, and affordable. You can find them in miso soup, steamed with spring onions, and so many other combinations. Or how about trying ichigo daifuku? The sweet treat is strawberries, which is ichigo, and small round mochi stuffed with red bean paste, which is daifuku. This delicious treat is only available between winter and spring, and you can find it at almost any sweet shop, convenience stores, and supermarkets. If you're up for a challenge, you can get a few of these seasonal ingredients and cook at home. You can get different ingredients like maitake and spring onion. If you want to go out and try out these ingredients, you can visit different cafes and restaurants to enjoy the taste of spring. Another way to enjoy spring is to immerse yourself in a flower field. Speaking of spring, many flowers other than cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Ibaraki's Hitachi Seaside Park is well known for its flower fields. A lot of people visit this park as a spot where you can see different flowers all year round. Especially in spring, Pneumopila is in full bloom. The blue flowers that seem to be integrated with the sky is very beautiful. The best time to see these flowers in Hitachi Seaside Park is from mid-April to early May. Another great place to visit is Showa Kinen Park. This park is on the outskirts of Tokyo. There are a lot of different spring flowers to see here, plus great restaurants, cafes, and sports area. It even has a traditional Japanese garden and bonsai exhibition. You could also visit the Kameido Tenjinja Shrine to experience the beautiful wisteria flowers. Besides sakura cherry blossom, wisteria is another representative flower of Japan. Kameido Tenjinja is near Tokyo Skytree, and it's one of the best places to view wisteria flowers. Another thing you can do in spring is have a picnic. There is no better way to enjoy the warm weather than to have a picnic. To fully enjoy the spring season, sit on a bench or set a picnic mat down at a park and relax. One great spot is Yogi Park in Shibuya. This park is a place where you can fully enjoy nature that you wouldn't expect to find in the center of the city. There are a lot of photogenic takeout gourmet shops nearby, so you can enjoy a picnic here and have fun. Another great area is Showa Memorial Park. It's about 30 minutes from central Tokyo, and it's so worth the trip. A lot of people come here for picnics and enjoy the amazing sights and outdoor activities like cycling and renting a boat. Or if you want a quieter and lesser known park, check out Kasai Rinkai Park. It's a minute walk from Kasai Rinkai Koen Station. This park is full of attractions like Ferris wheel, bird sanctuary, and even an aquarium. It's very spacious and allows barbecue parties for larger groups as well. Next up, we've got Go Strawberry Picking. A lot of people think of strawberries when it comes to the taste of spring. It's not just about eating strawberries, but also harvesting and eating them on the spot, which is another great experience. There are a lot of spots where you can experience strawberry picking in spring. One of the many is Setagaya Strawberry Juku in Setagaya in Tokyo. You can enjoy 30 minutes of strawberry picking here. This place can be reached within a 10-minute walk from Kaminoge Station on the Tokyo Oimachi line. Make sure to check in advance to confirm the business hours of the strawberry picking experience. There's also a family-owned farm called Nikura Koen Farm. Located in western Tokyo, they specialize in strawberry and blueberry picking. You pay for what you pick. This farm is perfect for people who want to take their time and pick at their own pace with no time limit. Reservations are required, so make sure to check the available times on their website. If you want to find out more about these strawberries and other spring fruits picking experiences, you can check out the description box down below. Alright, another activity is to go hiking. In the warmer spring, it's a good idea to move a little bit more actively. Recently, the number of people who go hiking casually on weekends is increasing. It's also recommended to solve the lack of exercise that a lot of people face these days. Mount Takao in Hachioji in Tokyo is a great mountain with many different hiking trails for you to choose from. This is a great place that can be reached in about 1 hour from Shinjuku. Even beginners can try hiking here relatively easily. On top of all of that, there are also unique gourmet foods that's unique to Mount Takao, so make sure to try them when you come visit. Another great hiking spot is Mount Kobo. This easy, beginner, and family-friendly hike takes about 2.5 hours to complete. This hike is especially popular during cherry blossom season, where they have lanterns that illuminate the flowers in the early evening. There are also a bunch of picnic tables and benches to enjoy. A longer hike that is worthwhile is Mount Tsukuba. It takes around 3 to 4 hours to complete, but because there are multiple routes to choose from, this can be harder or easier depending on what you want. There are amazing sights to see and fun places to pass by as you hike, including an abandoned theme park and a hot spring. If you want to find out more about different hikes in spring, make sure to check out this video right over here. Alright, next up, we've got Go Shopping. Buying new clothes doesn't sound very special, but during the spring season, you'll find fun seasonal items that can't be found in any other times in the year. When it comes to spring items, the colors tend to be brighter than they are in winter. There are lots of shopping outlets in Japan, and during the spring season, they have different sales as well as special events to get you in the mood for the warmer weather. Some great shopping districts include Ginza, Shinjuku, Shibuya, and Akihabara. The sales period of spring products is pretty short, with items displayed in early February, and the lineup is full by mid-March. The best time to get the spring colors and sales is right before Golden Week. Then we've got eating Sakura sweets. In spring, a lot of Sakura flavored sweets will show up everywhere. Let's not only see the cherry blossoms, which is a spring tradition, but also taste the cherry blossoms. One shop that sells these special Sakura sweets is Cinnabon. If you didn't know, Cinnabon was born in the United States, and it's a cinnamon roll specialty store. Usually during the months of February and March, Sakura Mini Bon is sold in Japan. It's a sweet that's fun to see as well as eat. You could also get special spring flavored Kit Kats. These Kit Kats are sold almost everywhere, from Daiso, Donki, and convenience stores. Some great flavors to try are the Sakura Sake and Matcha Green Tea. Also, make sure to try Sakura Mochi. This mochi is unique because the rice is cooked with Sakura flavor, filled with sweet red bean paste, and wrapped in a cherry blossom leaf. It's not only delicious, but a great treat to try. Then if you're looking for something on a warmer day, you can also check out Sakura Soft Serve Ice Cream. It's pretty easy to find and usually only costs you a few hundred yen. Alright, next up, we've got Go Barbecue. We think of going barbecue in summer, but spring barbecue is also recommended. The spring barbecue is not too hot or too cold, and it's just comfortable. On top of that, in the spring when the flowers sprout, you can feel close to nature. Hanami barbecue while enjoying cherry blossom is a one-of-a-kind activity you can only enjoy during this season. Some of these parks I've mentioned already earlier, but they're still great for a spring barbecue. Make sure to check out Showa Kinen Memorial Park. With a fantastic view of flowers and a family and pet-friendly atmosphere, this park is a must-visit during the spring spring season. There's an admission fee and you can rent the barbecue equipment if you need. Another great spot to check out is Sona Area Tokyo Barbecue Garden. This area is cheap and you can get the basic equipment included in the admission fee. You don't have to reserve in advance, but make sure to check out their website for the most up-to-date information. We talked about strawberry picking earlier, but you can also pick other edible wild plants. Spring, when green buds sprout, is the season for wild plants. Seasonal edible wild plants are bittersweet and have antioxidant properties, so they can help you get rid of waste products from your body. One great edible wild plant is sansai. Sansai is an edible plant that usually grows in the fields or mountains. The sansai leaves, roots, fruits, and flowers can all be eaten, but the best time to eat sansai is from March to June during the spring season. Next up on the list, we've got Go Clam Digging. Clam digging is also an event that you can enjoy in springtime. You can collect clams and shellfish. It's surprisingly difficult, so be prepared. One great spot to check out is Funabashi Sanbanze Seaside Park. Although it's located in Funabashi City in Shiba, it's one of the closest clam digging spots from central Tokyo. Opening times are on their website, so make sure to check online before visiting. You can find different types of clams and it costs 80 yen per 100 gram of clams you take. Another great area is Edogawa River. It's a quieter mud flat that's a great place for digging up clams, hard-shell clams, and shellfish. This place is free of charge to enter, but it can be a little bit dangerous with all the mud, so be careful. Once you dug up all the clams, you can then make them into delicious dishes. Definitely give clams steamed in sake and grilled butter a try. Another great activity to do in spring is to see the fireflies. Seeing fireflies, or hotaru in Japanese, is considered to be a tradition. You can find them from late May to early June. The end of the spring to the beginning of summer is the best time to see fireflies. A great place to watch the fireflies is Shibuya Fureai Botanic Garden Center. This beautiful oasis is the smallest botanic garden in Japan. They have an annual firefly evening event. You can see two types of fireflies here, the Heikei Botaru and the Genji Botaru. The best time to view the Heikei Botaru fireflies is at 5:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. for the Genji Botaru. Another place you can check out is the Setakaya Firefly Festival. This annual 2-day festival has all the best Japanese festivities like food, market stores, music, and fireflies. Apparently, over 25,000 people go, so be prepared. There are over 3,000 fireflies to watch here. This festival also celebrates Sagiso, which is a special orchid. So when you watch the beautiful fireflies, don't forget to also enjoy the Sagiso. The fantastic sight of fireflies flying around the riverside is a great sight that's unique during this period of time. Then we've got wisteria viewing. As I mentioned earlier, the wisteria flower is another representative flower of Japan. Make sure to set aside time to view the purple wisteria as well as the famous cherry blossoms. Kameido Tenjin Shrine is a must-visit wisteria viewing area. The annual Wisteria Festival has different activities plus delicious food. It's a great place for photos and fun memories. You can also check out Kyu Shiba Rikyu Garden. At the entrance, a more than 200-year-old wisteria tree welcomes visitors. Okay, another great spot is the Imperial Palace East Gardens. The East Gardens is a beautiful place to view the purple wisteria. The Ninomaru Pond with a bench under the wisteria shelf is a great spot to take in the breathtaking sight. Okay, next activity you can enjoy during spring is enjoy sake at the opening of the brewery. The brewery opening is an event to celebrate the birth of new sake, and it's held from the New Year's to the early spring in many different sake breweries. At the opening of the brewery, you can tour around the inside of the sake brewery that you can't usually enter, and you can sample freshly made sake, making it an irresistible event for sake lovers. One brewery to check out is the Toshimaya Shuzu Brewery in Higashi Maruyama in Tokyo. It has over 400 years of history and uses spring water from Mount Fuji. It's an older brewery and a great place to sample and try their sake. To schedule a tour, make sure to check out their website and set up a reservation. Another great place is Ozawa Brewery in Sawai, Tokyo. Not only does the brewery make great sake, but it also makes tofu. They also have tours in both Japanese and English, so check out their website for different times. One great thing that they offer is a sake tasting of 10 kinds of sake, so make sure to check that out. Alright, next up we've got Go Camping. Camping has an image of just being in summer, but it's great no matter what season of the year it is. Spring is especially good because it's warm and comfortable. A great place to go camping if you prefer a city view is Wakasu Park Camping Ground. With a lot of space and beautiful views of Tokyo Bay, it's a fantastic campground to visit. This park is equipped with bathrooms, washing stations for dishes, and communal furnaces for barbecue. It is very popular among families and school groups. Make sure to set up a reservation if you're interested in coming here. A great campsite near the water is Jonanjima Seaside Park. It's pretty close to Wakasu Park, but it isn't as big. But the campground faces out to the water and the space feels more open and spacious. There are different facilities like toilets, barbecue facilities, and even a skateboard plaza. If you're looking for a more rugged campground, Hikawa Campground is perfect. It's right on the Tama River and is near the border of Saitama. Surrounded by mountains and nature, this campground creates a picturesque scene. This campsite is perfect for beginner campers because nearby there are convenience stores. Plus, the campground has a barbecue facilities and rented shops to get anything you might have forgotten. If you want to find out more about these camping grounds as well as different camping options for you in Japan, make sure to check out this video right over here on the description box down below. During camping, you can also use this opportunity and combine with other activities on this list. Okay, next up we got go cycling. Springtime is warm and sunny and is perfect for cycling. It's also a good exercise so you can shape up and feel refreshed while visiting new places. It's a good opportunity to also appreciate the spring scenery around you. A fun cycling route is Kanda River Cycle. It is 20 kilometers and takes around half a day to finish. Although it's a bit long, it's a great way to enjoy Tokyo's iconic rivers and cherry blossoms. This route starts in Kichijoji's Inokashira Park and travels through Suginami, Nakano, Shinjuku, and Bunkyo. There are different paths for you to use, so make sure to take a risk and venture off the path. If you're looking for an ocean route, check out the Wakasu Seaside Park cycling path. This short route is ideal for families and casual/beginner cyclists. There is a cycling path that can take around 40 minutes. It gives you a lot of beautiful seaside views and views of Tokyo's unique bayside. At the park, you can rent bicycles by the hour. A great route to see historical and older sites is the Edogawa cycling and the Shibamata area. You can take this route from Saitama all the way to Shiba, but you can also start in Mizumoto Park in Katsu City, a historical neighborhood of Shibamata. There are different places to rent bicycles and it's easy for guests to navigate. As I mentioned earlier, the number of cycle rental shops where you can pick up and drop off in different places is increasing, mainly in Tokyo. So even if you don't have a bicycle, you can easily enjoy cycling. There you have it. Here are some of the many activities you can enjoy in spring in Japan. Make sure to check out these fun activities while you take in all the sights, all the festivals, and delicious food of the spring season. Which of these activities are you most excited for? Let us know in the comment section. We have a whole series of ways to enjoy spring, including cherry blossom spots, hiking, wisteria, and a lot more coming your way, so make sure to subscribe and press the bell notification. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.